Morning Dale, this is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. I just thought I'd do a virtual tour on our 2019 Nissan X-trail ST that you inquired on for $26,990 drive away. Sitting here in front of me with about 41,000 Ks on there, just a touch over at the moment. Mate, look, thought I'd give you a really good chance basically just to take you through the whole car, the service history, the whole works, any blemishes I can find, you name it. If there's anything you can't see in the video, please let me know and I'll get some photos through instead. Before we get into it, just a quick sort of idea who we are. Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. We've got a massive pre-owned yard here. We've actually got two of them. We've got another one closer to town as well. We're absolutely jam-packed at the moment, as you can see. And across the road there, we've got our service and spare parts drop-offs over there. And of course our Toyota Lexus and new car showrooms right up on top of the hill there. So look, we'll get stuck into it. Start from the very front here. Anything I can find, I'm going to highlight for you. We're going to start from the very front, right down in the actual plastic itself. Pretty common, these ones, but just a minor sort of scuff just right on the actual corner itself, but that's what they're made for. And it's sort of noticeable once you're up very close. There's a tiny little sort of stone chip. No, that's dirt, disregard. That unreal pearl colour. I hope you can see that in the video in the sun there, because it just looks so good. It looks like a little stone chip just under there where my finger is. Just a little one on the plastic there too. We've got a couple of minor ones here. Again, the front, it's just those common areas where the rocks do tend to flick up from cars in front. So, but they've been touched up and sealed already, so that's good. So pretty clean across the front here. Again, just a little stone chip there, but nothing too bad at all. Pretty clean. And again, just another one there. Just want to show you the mags as well. So obviously the genuine Nissan. Alloys on these guys, very clean. I was trying to see if there's any gutter ash, but doesn't look like it. Heaps of tread left on those guys too. Just trying to show you in there. Exceptionally clean. Looks so good. Again, just some little stone chips. They've all been touched up, so they've already been done, which is awesome. And there, just little ones across the bonnet. But nothing too bad at all. Right across that windscreen there too. So that $26,990, that's obviously drive away. That is your stamp duty, your transfers, that's everything all included for you. Right across that roof there too. And down to the back boot. So obviously most common areas again just on these back ones. So a couple of little sort of minor sort of stone chips just there and a tiny little scuff. But other than that, very clean. You normally see a lot worse. That's very well looked after. Just the bottom there. So boot release is just up under there. You got your keyless entry as well. There's a button just next to the boot release, so you can lock and unlock it from back here. You've also got your reverse camera just under there too. So as we open up, obviously the 7-seater. So a little bit of storage up underneath there because the spare tyre's up underneath. You got those little straps there to drop these seats down. So I'll just show you these guys before I do drop them down. So very clean on there. Little tie down points in the corners there as well. You got the child anchor points for all two seats down there on either side, and then you got the third one just up under there as well. So that's the third one just there. A little bit of sort of wear there, nothing too bad. Little accessory plug under there. More tie down points in the corners as well. But not too bad at all. Probably the worst of it's just a little bit of wear on the inside there. Looks like there's something's rested up against it, but other than that, this thing is very clean. So if we drop these down for you, you just pull those straps and that's it. Easy as. So you get that full access, massive boot. With these, they actually tuck in. There's a little there and over here as well, so that's going to do the same. Use that massive boot space there. As we go through, just show you right across that roof as well. You see how clean that is. Close this one up. Just down that back rear quarter, pretty tidy through here. Tiny little sort of stone chip just there and there, but very minor again. Might be able to see if we can get those touched up for you because it doesn't look like they are. So just that rear passenger side wheel, very clean. Heaps of tread left on these guys too. They obviously have to for the roadworthies. So a couple of little sort of fingernails just on the inside there. So just from where people grab those handles. I'll open this one up for you. Tiny sort of scuff just there, just from people catching their shoes by the looks of it when they jump in and out. Same thing with down here. and obviously there they've just caught something on the way in. But other than that, looking very tidy. You got the genuine floor mats the whole way around in this too. We leave all that sort of stuff in there for you. Get that argument separator so that can drop down, as well as these you just with the tag there. They're 60-40 split too, so these can move forward like that, give you access to the back seats to jump in and out there, or you can actually drop these down completely flat as well. So heaps of different movement on these guys. Just coming up to that passenger door now too. So again, just those same sort of little minor sort of fingernail marks on there, little stone chip there. Keyless entry on these guys, so both the front doors, same as the boot. Push that button, it's going to lock and unlock the car for you. Got your appliance plate down there as well. Again, just those minor sort of common scuffs on the entry point there. But very clean across these doors. Like I said, genuine X-trail mats. I just like showing you under them. Very clean across these guys. Same across that dash. So while I'm here, I'll just show you that service history too. So all your books, everything's all in there for you. Service history for these guys. So all of these guys that you're probably going to find around are going to be ex-rentals. But it's a good thing, and they get serviced amazingly. And they're one of the few cars that you can buy that have been, washed after every single use. And every little mark gets noted on them as well, so and maintained. So that's sorry mate, just trying to skip through all these pages here to try and find that service history. There we go. So first one, June 20 at 18,000. Next one, February 21 at 29,000, and then just been done at August 21, 41,000. So literally just been serviced. Not due again until about probably February next year at 51,000 Ks. So very clean. Just going to take you around the back to the other side here. Again, just a tiny little sort of scuff there. I reckon a bit of polish and nearly even get that out, and just a little chip there too. That's what I like about the X-trails. So you got the fuel release just up on this side. I'll show you where that is for the once we jump inside. Very clean across the roof there. Just come down to this side here. That paint just I love these pearl paints in the sun. They just look so good. So we've got a tiny scuff there, not actually in the paint or anything, which is awesome. Again, just those same sort of fingernail marks in there, just rings, everything captures them. And so again, same sort of marks just on that entry there. Just some people putting stuff in and out. But super clean on the inside of these, eh? Like I said, if any of this doesn't quite show up on the video tour, just let me know. We'll sort out some photos for you instead. So look, we're going to jump in the driver's one. I'll start it all up for you too. Super clean. So obviously got your all your mirror controls, windows, everything here. I'll show you how they work in just a second. Just some minor sort of scuffing just there, just on that entry point. Pretty clean. So two genuine keys, obviously your Mitsubishi, your Nissan ones here. So your unlocking and your central lock's all there for you. So two genuine ones. Sure, people like myself love this little feature, but you've got a height adjustment there for the seat, so you can actually lower that down, crank it back up as well. Gives you a bit more vision over the bonnet. That of course there affects the angle of the backrest. You've got a bar underneath the seats to roll that forward, like so. So you got the ignition over here on the left hand side, foot on the brake to start that one up, as long as the keys are inside the car. I just got that safety with the brakes, so if kids jump in here, they can't accidentally start it. So down there, oops, trying to get the sun out of the way. We got 42,770 Ks as it sits right now. No engine lights or dash lights or anything like that. That we don't like stuff on the yard like that. So like I said, not due again for a service until 51,000 Ks or February next year, which is just unreal. It's ages away. As we come down, like I said, so you got your mirror controls over here, so your right side, left side of the car, and adjust that as you need to. They are power fold, so you got that little button there which is going to tuck those in. So really great for tight spaces, gives you a bit more room to open that door, but protects the mirrors from people just walking past and things like that too. So you push that, they're going to open back up. Your windows are all electronic, obviously. The driver's side is automatic. Push that once, that's going to go down, great for the Macca's runs. Central lock and window locks, everything's all in there for you. As we come around to the dash, You got obviously your brightness for the inside for the displays itself, traction control, eco modes, so a little bit of fuel economy there for you, just sort of trims up the way the engine operates. This one here is going to adjust the actual angle of your headlights. So if you're sitting on like highways, remote areas, anything like that where you want to see a little bit further, you can actually tilt those headlights and get a bit more range out of those too. Fuel release is just there, like I said, it's on the driver's side of the back. Bonnet release is there. I'm going to pop in because I will show you under there in a second. The steering wheel itself, cruise control options all there, turn it on and off with there, Bluetooth and everything this side, so you can answer and hang up the phone from there. The headlights themselves are currently off, so you got parkers, headlights and an automatic setting too, so you can leave that there. It's going to turn them on and off as they need to. So if it's rain, hail, shine, underground car parks, morning, night time, whatever, they're just going to turn on and off as they need to. Otherwise your blinkers and your high beam is still like normal. Over the left hand side, of course you got the horn there too. Over on the left hand side is all your radio controls, so your Bluetooth, AUX, USB, you got the whole works here. And the wipers of course up on the left hand side there too, so pretty standard right across those Nissans. Pretty much everything they sell. Obviously your hazard door up here, right, nice and accessible, nice huge button in the middle of those aircon vents. It does have a CD player as well, which is awesome because they're sort of phasing those out, but it's still got one. Radio options down the bottom, FM, AMs up there, media's to jump between your Bluetooth, USB, AUXs, everything like that. The aircon controls are all down here, so you've got your fan speed there, where you want it coming out of, and of course your temperature down here as well. Down below you've got little grip pads there for your phone, so it stops them sliding around if you're charging them up from the accessory or the USB or the AUX there. I'll chuck them into reverse. Like I said, you got that camera at the back there as well, so you can physically see the back bumper there, that white where that writing is. So that's your back bumper, so you never ever should back into anything because you can physically see it and how far away you are. That little red line's probably a bit over a foot away from the back of the car. It's a good little sort of nice safe distance to back up towards walls and stuff like that, because it's, you know, you can open the boot still, you can walk between it, all that sort of stuff. Take that out of reverse. Little handbrake is actually just down here near my foot, so you can see that one just there. You gotta lift up, push that down to engage it, push it back down to release it. So your handbrake light's going to come up on the dash once that is actually engaged. As we come down here, so all your cup holders, heaps of storage again for your phones. These guys are actually cooled as well, so your aircon vents actually run out of there, you can feel it. Heaps of storage in here, another accessory plug. So very, very tidy, super well looked after. As we come to the top here, so visors, lights on the middle of them, drop down handles, adjustable seat belts. So I'm so smashed as much as we can for you. Sunny holders, and of course all your, obviously your lights at the top there too. They got to be working for us to get them on the yard as well. And again, another mirror and everything there too. Very, very well looked after. Just an exceptional example for these cars. Like I said, a little bit of wear and tear. They all come with something, but it's yeah, can't argue with it, that's for sure. So I'm just going to jump around. So before we finish this up, just want to show you under the bonnet there too. So that beeping that you can hear, that's actually just letting me know that the engine's still running and I've got the keys in my pocket, just in case you did forget. We'll pop this up, see if we can do it one-handed. Beautiful. So you can see yourself there, exceptionally well looked after, but that's what that full service history does for you. Very clean right across the top there. I wanted to leave that running too, so you can actually see your DRLs here too, so your daytime running lights, those LEDs, you got them on both sides. So they're a safety feature, but they do look awesome as well. You can see that there. But look, Dale, that actually concludes the virtual tour, mate. Thanks for your inquiry. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.